what is an estimate of Barrett's price per share? And what we're going to be looking at here is we simply need to calculate what's the value of the company's equity. And once we have the value of the company's equity, we divide that by the number of shares that are outstanding, right? 10 million shares of common stock outstanding. Okay, so the intrinsic value of the stock, it's essentially the value of the operations or the value of the firm today, minus the value of the debt, right, trading at par, divided by the number of shares. Because if you take away, remember in ownership, in terms of accounting, something is owned by the people that the business owes money, and that's essentially your debt, and also by the investors, which is your equity. So let me write this down. It's going to be the value of stock, or let's just call it equity, is equal to the total value of the firm, or the value of operations, minus the value minus the debt, right? Now what we need to be careful of here, these questions all follow on from one another. That's the beauty of them all, is we're talking about today, so you shouldn't be working with the future value of the firm. Remember in the previous slide, this was the value of the firm 5 years from now, or 4 years from now, the end of 4 years, right? This is the value of the firm today, because we had to discount it to the present value of the future cash flows plus the terminal value. In this case over here, let's look at the total value of the firm. Today is 228,113,690, 228,113,690. These are in rands once again. Okay, 228 million minus the value of the debt, and that was given to us here. It is 60 million rands in terms of its debt. Okay, 60 million. And that's going to give us a value for our equity. Okay, 228, 113,690 minus 60 million. Let me just see, 60. It's going to give us 168,113,690. Okay, and that's the value of our equity. Now, if we want the price per share, we simply take is equal to our equity divided by the number of shares. Right, so let's put that in over there. Okay, the equity was given. That's one. I'm just going to, should I write it out just for the sake of practice? All over 10 million. 6. So let's take that divided by 10 million. It's 16 Rand 81 cents. 16.811369. Okay, so let's just round that off to 2 decimal places because we're working in rands, and I think that's sufficient. It's going to be 16 Rand 81 cents as our final answer. Okay, there we go. That's question 4.4.